Hollow Avarice back again with a reaction. Today, I'm going to be reacting to the past two Shang-Chi trailers. I have not seen either of them yet. One of them came out like a month ago, and one of them came out just a few days ago. And I have not seen either of them. So I'm interested in seeing what we got here. This is the first real Marvel property that I know next to nothing about, so I am looking forward to it. So, let's dive in and see what we got with Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings trailer 2.
Throughout my life, the Ten Rings gave our family power. If you want them to be yours one day, you have to show me you are strong enough to carry them.
I am. Alright, let's see what we got.
You are a product of all who came before you. The legacy of your family. You are your mother. And whether you like it or not, you are also your father.
I told my men they wouldn't be able to kill you if they tried.
I still don't know who this character is from the first trailer, but I want
Glenn,
to go
I was right.
So I am.
You're just a criminal who murders people. Be careful how you speak to me, boy.
And I wonder how far they're going to go with this.
I thought I could change my
Am I
name.
immortal?
Start a new life. But I could never escape his shadow. My son, you can't run from your past.
Awesome. Ooh. Is
that
that
what
Fin
you
Fan
wanted?
Foom? They kind of look dragon, right? When I hear Marvel dragons, my mind goes to Fin Fan Foom.
You got this.
Thank you.
Is that Abomination? Hold up. Let's, alright, looks very, a lot of the cinematography, the action do look very traditional, Chinese blockbuster, very, very Crouching Tiger, which, some of the actresses I know are from, were in Crouching Tiger, but where's the, I think it was right. Giant lions. Right about here was underwater. That could be Fin Fang Foom, who is not a dragon, but an alien, I believe, possessing a dragon statue. One of the weird bits of Marvel lore that I know. That's cool. I mean, there are other dragons in the Marvel universe. There have been numerous dragons. And also multiple alien dragons, but yeah, that's Abomination. All right, and that's a spell from a spellcaster from Doctor Strange. That's using the magic shield, right? Oh, went to another trailer. All right, that's really awesome. Last I heard about Abomination, they referenced him in, I want to say, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., that he was frozen in a prison somewhere in like Alaska. But I guess since Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is no longer considered canon because Kevin Feige wasn't involved. Oh, that's cool. It's tying it into the greater Marvel universe at large with magic users and Abomination. Oh. Alright, let's check out the trailer that just dropped the other day called Need. And this seems to be that same... the octagon they were fighting in where we saw Abomination, so...
What happened to your shirt?
All I ever wanted was a normal life. My son, the 10 rings, gave our family legendary power.
It
Show
doesn't
me you are
seem like
strong
they're doing
enough
that the rings
to
is
carry
having
this.
unique power. This was the case in the comics before.
I'm nothing like you. I thought I could change my name. Start a new life. You can't outrun your destiny. I'm not afraid of you.
Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Rated PG-13.
Well, I mean, if you look right here, it looks like Daddy Mandarin still has 10 rings, but Shang-Chi gets 5 of them? Or 5 rings of his own? And we see the dragon again. Yeah, but in the OG comics, right, he gets... his rings each have a different effect. Like, one of them is a ring that controls ice and, like, movement. Another one controls, like, souls. And one of them is, like, a disintegration ring. In these, they seem to be, like... the 10 rings act as one item, and they can be used in different ways. But they all seem to be the same, like, ring. And they're not rings, they're more armbands. But like that, that's the 10 rings forming a giant energy whip. Or able to shoot a Hadouken. Alright, yeah, guys. I have never gone into a Marvel movie blind. This is the first time I'm doing it, so I'm like actively avoiding doing any research on Shang-Chi. I want to go into this movie blind, and I'm going to be there midnight day one in theaters, again, because it's September. Theaters will have been... I feel comfortable going back to the theaters now, at least in my area. I know a lot of the country isn't as lucky yet. A lot of the world isn't as lucky yet. I'm really curious to see what this dragon thing's about. Yeah. I'm all about this. I didn't know an insane amount about Guardians when I went into the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, but like I knew a decent amount. Like I knew who Star-Lord was, I knew who Gamora was, and that she was the daughter of Thanos, and I knew who Rocket and Groot were. I didn't know a lot about Drax, didn't know a lot about Ronan. I knew of them, but I didn't know a lot about them. But, and I knew a decent amount going into the second movie, because by that point I had read plenty of comics, so I knew about Ego the Living Planet, not Peter Quill's dad. And I guess I didn't know a great deal. I knew a lot about... I'd read a lot of Doctor Strange comics, but I guess I didn't read too much about his origin. Like, I just knew the basics of his origin. So I guess those are the two movies closest I had to going in blind. But this movie, I know a lot about the Mandarin, a decent amount about the Mandarin, because I've read a lot of Iron Man comics, including a lot of classic Iron Man. Like the really not so great, kind of racist Iron Man. When they created the Mandarin, but yeah, I'm all on board with this. So, and I know a little bit about Shang-Chi because he's started to become more relevant. They've had a few arcs he's been involved in, but it was really like in the Marvel Now era, which started a few years ago, that he started to become more involved in some of the central mainstream storylines. But again, I don't know a lot about him. The CG looks great. The acting looks great. It looks like they're having a lot of fun. But I am all about this. So, guys, I will get back to you on more about this. Tell me in the comments what you think about this movie. Do you think I'm kind of right, it looks okay, or am I completely wrong and it looks terrible? It looks great. It's going to be great. Marvel has had some average movies, but they haven't had any outright stinkers yet. So at the very least, I know I'm going to go in and have a good time. Guys, thanks for tuning in. If you're watching this, give me right here a little like, a little subscribe action if you want to help me out. I'd appreciate it. And I will be seeing you guys. Until next time. Nope. Until next time.